That's where my glasses were. Just want to move this because I know I've got some brushes in here in this basket that we can use. Right, I'm just going to go in with the eye serum by Skin Glow first of all. That's that done. Oh, I didn't fill the water up. I'm just going to turn you around. You're going to look at flamingos for a minute. I'm just going to put some water in my cup, so bear with me. Is anyone in yet? No. Sorry to all those who come in afterwards, because I know some of you do watch it afterwards, but I needed to get water. Right. Gonna go in with the Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle. There's 16. There was no one in a minute ago. Hi Yadav. Hi Night Shift. I don't know what you're trying to get at, Yadav. Sorry. And whoever's left a not nice message, I'm not going to reply. I'm not even going to open it. Right, so I'm going in with the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. We're just doing skincare for now. Hi David. Again, I'm not opening any messages that YouTube hold for review. You can keep sending them. They're not going to get open. The only people that are going to see them is YouTube or a moderator. And they'll get you out. Also, this is not a political channel, so I won't be answering anything to do with politics. It's a makeup channel. If you're not interested in makeup, you can leave. I don't mind. And I don't mind if you want to stay either. I try, David, I try. And thank you. I don't understand why people come in here and say negative messages and they just get held for review. I mean, kind of the only people, I mean, they're not hurting me because I'm not reading them. Okay. Right. So we've got the skincare on. So now I go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, which looks like that. We're doing really well. It's down to here. Put some on under the eye area. Good for you, Jim. Right, now I'm going in with the Becca Under Eye Brightener. These are all products I'm working on to get out of my collection, because they're nearly finished. Hi, Nayak Na. It's very brightening. And I'm just going to wipe my finger off. Take a drink. Right, and then we're using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac foundation. But we'll also use the Vitamin C Face Facts Facial Spray. So the foundation I'm using is in the lighter shade. It's in shade 10. Oh, I haven't put the illuminator on. Try and get some of that on in a minute. Then why do you need a fake cream for angle? What do you mean, Jagath? What angle? I'm not understanding what you're trying to tell me. And it's a foundation, it's not a cream. And it's not fake. Right, I'm just going to go in with the New Look Glow highlighter stick. Foundation's gotten on the highlighter, which is not ideal. Oh, I've got it in my hair. Wonderful. Try and get it off with a wipe. Probably won't get it all out, but as long as the majority of it is out. And there's some at the front. Doesn't matter. It's only foundation. Right, I'm going to put some lip balm on, I think. So Return Eye Lip Sleeping Mask, I think I'll put some of this on. Okay, concealer. Going in with Glossier Stretch Concealer in the shade G12. Then I'm going to go on with the number 7 translucent powder. With my little bougie powder puff. Okay. Hey Presley. Hi Zapita. Right, then we're going in with bronzer. So I'm going to go in with the Hourglass palette. I can hear his my other phone vibrating. Hi Georgia. Don't worry about it, it's absolutely fine, you're here now. Are you guys not in a liking mood today? There's 10 of you in here, but I've had like 16 at a time, and there's only 4 likes. Right, blush. To use this brush. Thank you for the extra like, whoever's done it. I've got foundation in my hair. It looks like I've got a grey hair. I mean, I probably have somewhere in my head, but that isn't one of them. Right, so we're going to go in with a Dior Rosy Glow in 001 Petal. I feel like this is going to be a really short life tonight. Right, then we need to get a powder brush. Just blend that in. I don't want it to be too stark. Blend out down here. And then we'll take some water. Right, highlighter time. So we're going to use 2 of my Project Pan highlighters. Colourpop Super Shock in Lunch Money. We're really using this up now. Wow, there's no one in at the moment. Am I saying something wrong? Blend that out a bit. And then go in with the MAC Soft and Gentle. Looks like this. Doing really well with that as well. Note to self, don't do a live after 9 o'clock. Sometimes it can't be out though. Sometimes life gets away from you. Gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Glowish Powder. It's in the shade Fair. Again, another item I want to use up from the collection. I don't know if I'd repurchase it, to be honest. It's certainly not in the same category as Hourglass powders. It's not a bad little powder, but I just think there's better ones out there. I mean, you can see I'm doing really well with it because I'm making it a focus. I want to just focus and get it out of my collection. Right, let's go in with the Dalba First Spray Serum. I've had this at least a couple of months, so this is something else that I want to use up. You can barely feel it on your face. It's such a fine mist. I feel it on my arms and on my top and on my chest, but right, eyeshadow base. So let's go in with Juvia's Place Eye Prime in shade 1. I don't think I even shook it up, did I? This is the best part and no one's in for it. There's 3 people in to watch me do my eyeshadow. Ruthless. I haven't done my brows though. Okay, so the base is on. Let's do the eyebrows now. Let's just brush them out. And then, where's that glue? Here. So I'm going to go in with the NYX The Brow Glue. Do I have any eyeshadow brushes in here? Or is it just face brushes? Looks like it's just a bunch of face brushes. So I've got a whole bunch here. Hello, chicken. Hi, Gordon. Right. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. It does say it in the description of my video. If you've not checked out the description of the video, donkey, have you just seen the live stream and clicked onto it? I find that's how a lot of people find my channel. They're just curious, and you know what curiosity did? It killed the cat. Hi, Gordon. Hi, Elijah. Right, we're just putting some of this over the eyeshadow base. So, I'll need that, but not yet. I'll need it again later. Right, what eyeshadow am I using today? So I'm using the Mcgrath Labs. It's pretty dark, so we'll start off light to begin with. I'm also using the Jason Wu agave palette. So we're going with this lightest brown here. Taking it into the outer corner and just flicking it up a bit. Don't think I've ever been in a live as quiet as this before. Right, then I'm going to go in with the, I wouldn't say it's the darkest brown, I'd probably say it's a middle brown shade, a medium brown, not a middle. Same brush. And again, outer corner, but we're going to take that into the middle, but just underneath the shade that we put on top. And again, flick it out a little bit. I don't know if I want to go in with the darkest brown. I think I'd use that on the lash line though. What have we got in here? Let's use a mixture of these two. So, what shades are they? Sign Off. That one's Sign Off, that's Fine Print. And these are quite cool toned, so it will go with the eyeshadow I'm planning on using for all over the lid. Then before we do anything else, I'm going back into that Revolution palette. just making sure the blend is okay. We'll have to blend it out with a brush as well, but this tends to do the trick more often than not. Blend it out with this brush. Okay. Then, going in with the Cliniqure glitter primer. I've not used this in a few days. Need a bit more for the right eye, I think. Eyeliner. Am I using eyeliner or eyeshadow? I haven't decided. It's probably better to use eyeshadow. I'm going with both of these shades again. Right, then we're going in with the Mcgrath Labs. This one is the Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad. It's the Interstellar Icon. So I'm going to go in with this dark shade down here, and that one is called Divine Dahlia. It is pretty dark, so I might have to go in with a lighter shade. Let's just put it towards the back. And leave this space empty because I think I want to put a different shade out there. Right, let's take that eyeshadow off the finger. Then there's like a champagne gold in here, which is this one up here. So I think I'm going to try that. And that one's called Golden Polaris, which is a lot smoother than the one I used. Oh yeah. I'm late, thank God you are late too. Yeah, I'm nearly done there, Dinah. Right, and then we'll wipe the finger off again and go in with that other shade so we can merge them together. There's not been too many people in here today. It's because I'm actually late and I haven't followed what YouTube are telling me to do. But it's like I said, such is life. Life gets away with you from you. And people watch after, so it's not like I'm doing this for no reason. Right, I'm just gonna blend out a bit. And then I'm going to go into that Golden Polaris for the inner corner, this shade here. And take that up a bit. It's not too bad. It's actually alright. I don't think I'll be doing any more looks with this palette. I've used it now, I've used it twice. This one's staying around the collection. I just don't know if the other Mcgrath Labs quad will be. I haven't used it yet, but I quite like the colour story of that one. But this shade will always get used as kind of a lash line shade. I used it yesterday, so I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to use something different. We'll use from the Jason Wu, we'll use the darkest brown in this palette. So that's just that one there. Ugh, darn shoulder. That's not even showing up. Hi, pig. Right, looks like we might have to use that kind of burgundy shade from the Mcgrath Labs palette because that brown's not showing up. So let's go in with this one. And again, that one is called Blue Blood. I don't know why it's called Blue Blood. It has a blue in here. If anything, that should be called Blue Blood. Part of me thinks maybe they've made a mistake. This isn't showing up, but it's better than the other shade. Right, and I want to put some setting spray on before mascara. Just because I want to get rid of it. So it's in the, so it says Beauty Crop Glow Milk Mist, but it's not that. It's a different setting spray by Mcgrath Beauty. It's a Miracle Flawless setting spray. I don't like it. So we're just going to put a bit of this on. Stinks. Smells like alcohol. So we're very private now. I know people are watching your makeup creations afterwards. I'm doing it too. The results are always remarkable. Thank you, Dinah. I mean, some lives are going to be you know, like people will come in them, like more people will. I had like 16 at a time before, but they don't stay. They just, I don't know whether it's a live that they expected it to be something else, or like when it's titled "Get Ready with Me," I don't know what kind of they're expecting. So they tend to just go out straight away. Right. Hair in my mouth. There's a bit of black underneath my eye. That's not good. That's because I put setting spray on. Still looks black under there. Wonder if I can put a bit of concealer down, just a tiny bit, on my little finger. I just don't want to make it worse, and sometimes that happens. Right, that's better. Okay. I've already put powder on under there. I'm not doing it again. This makeup doesn't have to last that long as well. So I'm going to now go in with the 17 Bigger Better Lash Mascara. Really like it. Not been in here that long, have I? Nearly 45 minutes. Sometimes it can be an hour and a half, depending on who's in. That's how you know you've had a quiet live. Get out of the way. I just wish this wand wasn't bent. Right, and the last thing is to, I put this on before, so to get that off the lips. And put a lip gloss on. I don't want to put a lipstick on just because it's too dark, this this eye look. Let's just blend it out a bit more. It's quite smoky actually, just looking at it through the mirror. That eyeshadow that I used all over the lid isn't my favourite, but I know that I will use it again. Just in time. Not now, obviously. The whole point of like doing these project pan, this is part of the That's Expensive project pan. The whole point of doing it is just to see if I can declutter anything within my collection, because my collection has gotten out of hand. Hi Bella. It's been okay. How's your day been? Lipstick, lip gloss. I actually want to wear project pan. I do have a project pan one, and I found it today when I did my Shop My Stash. So we'll use the deck of Scarlet. This one is in the shade Love Gloss. Love Spell. It's a high shine lip gloss. Good, thank you, I'm on holiday. Nice. Have you been anywhere? Are you... Not been. Are you anywhere... Right, why can't I get my words out? Are you holidaying anywhere nice? And that's what it looks like. Oh, that's good, Bella. Right, so tomorrow we'll be going through my Shop My Stash products. Maybe not actually, because I think it only goes out on the channel tomorrow and I don't want to show you what I'm using. I don't want to show you before that video goes out to a longer form audience. But it is worth watching, guys, because there's some amazing palettes that we'll be using this month. So keep an eye out for that. It's probably going to go out around 6 PM UK time. It will say it's premiering. But that doesn't mean I'm here. That doesn't mean I'm like, it's not going to be like this. It's not a live stream. Premiere and live stream are different. Some people get mixed up. So a premiere is a pre-scheduled video that you're just putting out to your audience. And sometimes you can be there as well. So you can chat with them, but you won't be able to see me like face to face like this. What time will you be doing a live tomorrow to make sure I'm here? Normally I do these lives about 8 o'clock. I was just very, very late today because I'd done a Shop My Stash, needed to edit it, and I needed to write all my descriptions out and things like that. But normally I'd try and like come in between 7 and 8. So it'll be around that time, Bella. Hi, Megan. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. It's much appreciated. If you've not already liked the video, would you please like it? It would mean a lot to me and it really helps my channel with the algorithm. And I'll see you tomorrow if you want to come and join me. Bye for now.